My friend, if you're over 60 and you've noticed your world looking dimmer, don't ignore it. A few simple foods before bed, foods sitting in most kitchen cabinets, can nourish your eyes while you sleep and help restore the clarity you deserve. Let's talk about your eyes, your comfort, and your independence. Because after more than 30 years of caring for older adults, I've learned something most people never realize. Your eyes do their most important repair work at night. And yet most seniors go to bed with eyes that are starving, not for calories, but for the micronutrients that rebuild the retina, calm inflammation, and support the optic nerve. So tonight, I want to show you 4 simple nuts, humble, affordable, often overlooked, that can gently support your vision while you sleep. But before we get there, let me tell you a story about someone who reminds me of many of you. Dr. Harris, I'm scared I'm going blind. Those were the words of a woman named Margaret, 74 years old, a grandmother, a former piano teacher, a woman with a smile brighter than sunrise. But over the past year, she said something heartbreaking. It's like there's a fog between me and the world. I can't see road signs at night. I can't read sheet music anymore. And sometimes, Dr. Harris, I struggle to see the faces I love most. If you've ever felt something similar, blurry mornings, halos around headlights, dryness, strain, difficulty adjusting from light to dark, please hear me. You're not failing. Your eyes are asking for help. And as we age, several quiet things begin to happen. 1. Micronutrient depletion accumulates year by year. Your retina burns through antioxidants faster than the rest of your body. But after 60, many people aren't getting enough to replenish them. 2. Blood flow to the optic nerve slows. It's like trying to water a garden with a narrow hose. The nutrients simply don't reach the tissues that need repair. 3. Inflammation rises, often silently. You don't feel it, but your eyes do. Dryness, irritation, sensitivity to glare. 4. Collagen breaks down. This affects the cornea, lens, and tear film, leading to blurred details, watering, or scratchiness. 5. Blue light overload. Screens, LED bulbs, headlights. They hit the macula harder after 60 because its natural defenses thin out. And all of this adds up to something far more emotional than people admit. Losing clarity means losing confidence. It means feeling vulnerable at night. It means withdrawing from the world without meaning to. But here's the part most people never hear from their doctors. Some of that repair can happen naturally, if we nourish the eyes at the right time. And that time is evening. 4 nuts that support nighttime eye repair. 1. Walnuts, the brain-eye connector, omega-3 ALA. Walnuts don't look elegant. They're wrinkled, uneven, almost odd. But inside that imperfect shell lies one of the most powerful nutrients for seniors. ALA, a plant-based omega-3. Why it matters for your eyes. Supports blood flow to the retina. Nourishes the optic nerve. Helps visual processing speed. Calms inflammation around delicate eye tissues. Think of walnuts as the oil for the engine connecting your brain and your eyes. When the oil runs low, everything feels slower. Light sensitivity, trouble focusing, delayed adjustment from bright to dim. I once worked with a man named George, 71, a retired truck driver who said, "Doc, I used to drive cross-country. Now I can barely handle crossing town after sunset." We added just a small portion of walnuts to his nighttime routine. Nothing fancy, no supplements, just real food. 3 weeks later, he told me, "My eyes don't panic at night anymore." That's the power of supporting the brain-eye highway. 2. Pistachios, internal sunglasses, lutein plus zeaxanthin. Pistachios contain 2 compounds your eyes crave like plants crave sunlight. Lutein and zeaxanthin, the body's blue light filters. These pigments gather at the back of the eye, forming what scientists call the macular pigment, which acts like sunglasses inside your retina. What they do: reduce glare sensitivity, protect against blue light damage, improve contrast, support night driving, slow age-related macular changes. I once treated a gentleman named Harold, 68. He described his vision like this. "Doc, it's like someone dimmed the world." 2 months after adding pistachios, just a small handful at night, he said, "I drove home last night and didn't feel afraid." That's not a small victory. That's a life restored. 3. Brazil nuts, the anti-inflammation powerhouse, selenium. This one surprises people. Brazil nuts are rich in selenium, one of the most overlooked minerals for seniors, especially when it comes to reducing inflammation. And chronic inflammation is the villain behind. Dry eyes red, irritated eyelids, filmy. Vision, morning discomfort, early cataract changes. Why selenium matters. Acts as a powerful antioxidant. Protects the lens from clouding. Helps reactivate. Vitamin E. Supports tear quality. Calms inflamed tissues. A retired teacher named Walter, 74, told me, "I carry artificial tears everywhere, Dr. Harris, but nothing seems to work." We added 1 Brazil nut a day. Just 1. A month later, he walked into my office and said, "My eyes feel quiet again." Quiet. What a beautiful word for healing. 4. Hazelnuts, the moisture protectors. Vitamin E plus healthy fats. Hazelnuts are small, round, almost unassuming. But they contain vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects collagen and moisture in your eyes. What vitamin E supports? Tear film stability, moisture retention, surface protection, reduced morning irritation, slower collagen breakdown in the cornea and lens. One of my patients, Lydia, 69, said, "People think I'm crying all the time, Dr. Harris, but I'm not. My eyes just won't stop watering." What she had wasn't excess tears. It was dryness, causing her eyes to overreact. A few hazelnuts before bed, combined with gentle hydration and reducing screen time at night, changed everything. A month later, she told me, "I can look people in the eyes again." My friend, that's dignity. That's comfort. That's connection. Now that you understand the science, let me give you something practical. A nightly ritual I've shared with hundreds of seniors. It takes 5 minutes, requires no cooking, and supports your eyes during the hours when repair is naturally strongest. 1 hour before bed, prepare a small bowl. Walnuts, for your optic nerve. Pistachios, for your macula. 1 Brazil nut, for inflammation. Hazelnuts, for moisture and collagen. You don't need a big serving, just a few bites of each. Consistency matters far more than quantity. Pair it with a warm tea, chamomile, lemon balm, ginger tulsi, holy basil. Warm liquids help with absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin E. Before bed, 30 minutes of peace. No screens. No harsh lights. No news. Let this time be quiet. Let your eyes rest. Let your nervous system unwind. Why this works? At night, your body enters restoration mode. Inflammation decreases. Damaged cells are recycled. Tear film stabilizes. Retinal tissues repair. Collagen is replenished. And when the right nutrients are present, this natural repair process becomes more efficient. The goal isn't perfection, it's nourishment, consistency, gentle support. 1 evening at a time. Let me leave you with one more story. A man named Richard, 76, told me something that stayed with me. "I can't see my granddaughter's smile as clearly anymore, and it feels like the world is slipping away without warning." We started this exact nighttime ritual. Nothing extreme. No expensive supplements, just 4 simple nuts, a calming tea, and the courage to stay consistent. 3 weeks later, he called me. She waved at me on our video call, and I saw her dimples again. I didn't realize how much I missed seeing clearly. My friend, that's what I want for you. Not perfection, not miracles, just clarity, comfort, confidence, and the joy of seeing your world a little more vividly. Because your age doesn't define your vision. Your past doesn't define your future. And it's never too late to nourish the body you live in. If this helped you today, I'd be honored if you'd tap the like button, share this video with someone you care about, and subscribe if you'd like more gentle, science-backed guidance for healthy aging. And please, tell me in the comments, Have you noticed changes in your vision lately? Which of these foods have you tried before? Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear. Until next time, I'm Dr. William Harris. And remember, healing often begins with the smallest acts of care. Take good care tonight.